Hi everybody, welcome to figureFIT. Okay, so we need to understand our bad habits if we're going to be able to break them. One of the major things that I've learned throughout my life is that self-awareness is the key to changing everything. If you're not aware of what you're doing, what your bad habits are, and just the little things that you believe to be true about your life and about life in general, if those are beliefs that are holding you back and you're not aware of them, then you're going to stay stuck in your current patterns. So a lot of the times we know about the things that are holding us back, and sometimes we just simply don't because they're beliefs that we are holding in our heart and they're really just keeping us stuck. So I created the mindset component of this program to help you begin to see yourself as a divine, beautiful, perfect creature that has been given this life to really shine, okay? And when I first start working with a lot of clients, they have stories and they tell themselves these stories and stories about why maybe they can't have the life that they dream of. And what I want to do is help you to just take away the layers that have been put on you throughout life, maybe childhood, maybe parents, maybe it's even religion and things that have been put on you over the course of your life. And I want to help you start to unravel these things and take them off of you so that you can find out who you truly are. And I want you to find that light within yourself and shine it so bright so that so many people are attracted to this light and this gift that you have to offer the world, because you do have a gift to offer this world. And I want to help you unwrap that gift and shine it for the whole world to see it. Okay, so our first component with mindset training is really beginning to become self-aware and seeing our bad habits and seeing the things that we do that hold us back. I know for me personally, for many years, I struggled with food. I love sweets, and you know, sometimes when I would keep the sweets out of my house and I would go to my family members, I would completely binge while I was there because I was never around those foods. And so when I would get around them, I would just gorge myself and want to get as full as I can. And really all that did was hold me back and keep me stuck in a pattern that was really going nowhere. I had fitness goals and I wasn't achieving those goals because I was really staying stuck in these patterns that were holding me back. And it wasn't really until I started meditating that I was able to stop doing those things. And it's not like I didn't know they were bad for me, because we all know what we're doing when we're doing it, that it's bad for us. We know if we're binge eating, it's bad for us. We know if we're smoking, it's not good for us. We know if we have a shopping addiction, it's not good for us. Our credit limit gets maxed out, and we just know these things that are not good for us. But how do we stop them? You know, that's a question for a lot of people. And what I have found and what I have helped my clients to achieve is this breaking of their bad habits through self-awareness and through meditation. So I have recorded a ton of meditations for you, and those are in the meditation library. I would like you guys to begin with the 21-day health and wellness meditation. This will start you on your journey to really setting this new lifestyle in stone for you. If you're new to meditating, I get it. Sometimes people look at it and they're like, it's kind of weird, I don't want to do it. But what if you just sat for 15 minutes every morning before you got going with your day? Maybe 10 to 15 minutes. What if you just sat there and you sat with your breath and you started to just breathe and you started to notice the habits of the mind, okay? And the stories that you tell yourself. What if you just sat with yourself in the morning for 15 minutes and all of those negative habits that you have fell away? Wouldn't life be a heck of a lot easier for you? So that's it. That's the reason why we have meditation in this program, because it helps you to become self-aware. And when you begin to sit with yourself every single day, you sit with your breath and you start to understand, you know, just your impulses and what they do to you, how they trigger you, what they make you do, when you reach for food for comfort, or you turn to someone else instead of soothing yourself. These are all habits that we do that we need to become aware of. And it's not just aware of them, because we're already aware of them most of the time. It's sitting with yourself and beginning to break down the process in which you go through that makes you go from point A to point Z, okay? So let me give you a story. Let's say you start this diet, you start a program, and you're like, I am so ready, you're gung-ho, and you're willing to do just about anything to achieve this new goal of yours, right? So what happens is we'll go on it for about 2 weeks and we're really good, we've got a lot going on and everything's been great, and then all of a sudden stress hits and you make some bad choices, and then you get completely thrown off your game. Okay, this is normal, and this is what happens to most people. So what we have to do is we have to be able to see what happens when this stress hits. What are the choices that I make that basically sabotage myself from getting to the goals that I want to get to? All right, this is what we need to be able to see. So I've created these meditations to help you understand what happens when stress hits. What are the things that trigger you and make you turn to your bad habits? Okay, so the meditation library is loaded with content for you to help you just sit with yourself and meditate. Okay, these are fantastic ways for you to just slow down, connect to your center, and begin to just quiet your mind. You know, I have a lot of people that I work with on a day-to-day basis at the yoga studio, and they talk about, you know, my brain is so active, I can't do this, I'm never going to be able to do this, meditation stuff is just not for me. Well, if I could give you one thing that would change your life forever and help you to stop doing the bad habits that you have, and that one thing was meditation, wouldn't you decide to take it on and start to do it? Because I don't know about you, but I know that when something throws me off of my goals and it makes me do something that sabotages myself, I get so upset, I get mad, I get guilty, I feel bad, and it frustrates the absolute crap out of me, and I hate it. So my thing is that I want you guys to begin this meditation process and simply just begin to watch what you do when stress hits, and then notice the things that you turn to for comfort, for love, for reassurance, because all of those things should come from within you. And that's what the meditations are all about.